Hi, welcome back. I'm nervous. Sorry. Let me. Welcome back to Adventures in Irony Plays Monster of the Week. Let's go over a quick recap of what Session 0 said. What did we do last time? Okay, we were introduced to all of our characters. We have Minoria Ortega, a podcaster and a cryptid enthusiast with a bold temperament. She is not here today, and we will find out why very shortly. Don Von Doria, an aloof stoner werewolf with a love of music and a crush on a particular girl named Jessica, Minoria's cousin. Rob Robertson, a research enthusiast with a scattered presence and a seemingly scattered mind, doesn't know what he's talking about, or maybe he knows more than anyone else does. Marty, I forgot how to pronounce your last name, Carl. I'm so sorry. Can you do it for me?
Jerno?
Jerno, great, perfect. He is a cool, calm, and collected professional tax collector, ? We don't actually know what he does. And then there's Helena Williams, a sassy and dismissive girl with a past that seems complicated and is probably more complicated than even she knows, if only she remembered it. We had some flashback moments that were really great, and if you didn't see them, you need to go see them because they're better role played out than if I could even recap. So, I'm talking too fast because I'm nervous and my face just got... Okay.
Doing great, bud.
Thanks. This is my first actual session. How do I want to start this? I know how I want to start this. So, we open up today with a memo given to Marty. Marty, you woke up on time today, as you always do. You made your way into work, took your time driving, enjoyed the scenic, half a mile that it takes you to get to your headquarters. But when you got there, on your desk waiting for you was a memo. And that memo I have posted in our general chat in the Discord, which you can see if you join our Patreon, but I will read it out loud for our viewers. It says, date September 14th, 2005, status level 2 to Agent Jerno, M. Strange occurrences have been spotted in your district starting at 5:03 in the morning and are as such. At 5:03, Windsor Apartment Complex, all doors in and out of apartment complex are inoperable. Fire department dispatch for extraction. 6:13, Between the Lines Bookshop, all books fall apart upon handling despite having just arrived that morning in new packaging. 6:37, Hallowell Memorial Fountain, flooding 12 Mile Avenue. Street does not appear to be flooded when no cars are present. 7:22 a.m., civilian reports rain cloud exclusively over his own head and nowhere else while walking near Hallowell Burial Ground Cemetery. Reports are still coming in. You will be updated via pager as they are received. That is what's waiting for you. Helena, you have not woken up yet, but when you do, all of the lights in your apartment will not turn on. The light bulbs are brand new. You know that because you just replaced them last week. Everything else in your apartment works fine. Everything else, your phone's charging, the microwave works, you can turn the TV on, but none of your light bulbs are working. Let's see, who else do I have here? Don Von Doria. You made it into work, let's say probably near like 10 a.m. The Blockbuster probably doesn't open that early, But as soon as you get there, there's a line of 3 people already waiting outside for you. All of their complaints are the same. It's that every single DVD and videotape that they've rented, they all work, they run just fine, but none of them are the videos that they actually rented. So one of them goes to put in The Princess Bride, but it's actually playing Spaceballs, for example. And none of the movies are correct.
I don't see why this would be a problem. Spaceballs is a fantastic movie and honestly better than The Princess Bride in every conceivable way.
Sure.
Move up that list there.
God, Carl, you're still so quiet for me. Let me turn everybody else down so I can hear Carl. Okay. And that leaves me with Rob. Hey, Rob. Your morning. I don't know what your morning looks like. It probably looks a little bit different depending on day to day. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
This morning I would have spent my time using my wonderful Dodge Caravan uh, and scooting around, swapping phone books from different zip codes to other zip codes, so that people receive phone books, but receive the wrong phone books. So they're calling all the people that they don't want to reach and can't find all the people that they do want to reach. Uh, it's a fun, productive morning.
It sounds like a productive morning. So you haven't noticed anything in particular except for pretty much everything. People on the street are behaving strangely. You probably drove past that one guy with the rain cloud over his head. You're seeing, you probably saw the fountain that was flooding on 12 Mile.
Mhm.
Um, Overall, things are just a little bit strange. Does anybody have any idea about how they want to go about their day?
Rob will behave exactly like normal. He just thinks this is normal.
That's valid.
I'll give refunds to every single person who comes in, regardless if they had a problem or not.
Perks of being a manager at a Blockbuster, I suppose.
Hey.
Right.
There
Are
you go.
we? Is this entire campaign we're going to find out that Don Van Dory is the reason Blockbuster went out of business?
It's got nothing to do with not changing with the times. All right.
Helena would probably be like that annoying that girl on the phone to her super about the faulty wiring and how it's all their fault.
Yeah. While you're phoning your super, you realize that you have 6 missed calls from Minoria, which is strange because you guys don't really talk. But she's locked inside her apartment still, which is why she couldn't make it today because she's in the Windsor apartment complex. So you probably have like one voicemail that is just like yelling, "What do you know about this? What's going on? Why can't I leave?" And you're just like, okay.
Not my problem.
Exactly.
I'm just I'd listen to it and just instantly delete it. No message back, no nothing.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, Marty, on your pager, about 10 minutes after you read your memo, you get a report coming in from Circuit City. Everything in there works just fine. None of the customers have problems, but every time they turn on the TV, it's always channel 2. And even if they change the channel, somehow it's still channel 2, which isn't that strange. Could just be an issue with the cable provider, but everything is channel 2.
Okay. Marty is kind of like looking over a map of the city and noting where things are happening, and he's noting that they're mostly in that area up near the where the Blockbuster is. Uh, so he will go ahead and uh, take a drive up into that area. Um, he will go ahead and knowing that Blockbuster is right in the middle of that whole thing. He will go ahead and let's see, this is 2005?
Yep,
Yeah,
September 2005.
yeah. He'd go ahead and send a text to Don and ask him if he's seen anything strange this morning.
You would get a text back that's very hard to understand um, because he has to use T9 and he's not good at it. He's got big thumbs, you know? So it would basically, yes, I wouldn't even say movies. It would say something weird is happening strange here with a thumbs up afterwards. But that was a copy paste.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. We'll respond. Interesting. Gonna swing by, see how things look.
He wouldn't reply as to save minutes.
Yep. Yep. So Marty is driving up into the neighborhood. See if he can stumble across anything unusual happening and try to figure out what might be happening, or if it's just something weird.
You notice as you go to walk to your car that there is a rock in your shoe, and you're like, "Oh, this is the worst. Everyone hates getting a rock in their shoe." You shake it out, you put it back on, you walk another 5 feet, you still feel it in there. This continues for however many times it takes you to get impatient with the rock in your shoe because it's never coming out. It's just there.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he just like is like, fuck it. Okay. Grumble, grumble, grumble. And then he will drive over to the neighborhood, and he'll head towards the Blockbuster.
Alrighty, let me just pull up the map. Check what places you're passing on the way there. Alrighty, the Blockbuster is number 13 on the map. Okay, okay. So you're passing. Well, you could pass by the Taco Hell on your way there. The 8 on our map, our lovely map that we built in session 0, and it's a little bit early for tacos, but there's always breakfast tacos. There's a line outside similar to the line that Don was greeted with outside Blockbuster, and everybody is just like there's piles of food all over the ground outside the building, and you're confused. You don't know why, but everybody in their hand is holding empty taco shells. It looks like, from what you can hear from the shouting outside of your car window, that someone goes to take a bite of their food, everything falls out of the taco shell right onto the ground.
Yeah, but how's that unusual? I mean, it's a taco. You bite it, the shell breaks, everything falls apart.
Definitely not unusual though.
Nope. uh, do. I'm assuming that I've got a hotline that I can call in to report things.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure you can page stuff, add things to the list of growing queries that you have reported.
Yep. Basically, quick like report in. Investigating occurrences, adding uh, odd food crumbling at Taco Hell.
All right, all right. It is added to the list of occurrences. So I'm assuming you get to the Blockbuster, you talk to Don. Don says the same thing he sent over text. You guys could have a conversation about it if you felt like it. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on, Marty. It's like people bring in a movie, DVD, video, VHS, whatever. We pop it in the disc thing, and it says what it is on the disc thing, and then you go over, and it's not it. That's not. It's the wrong one. I mean, most of the time it's a better movie, and I try to tell them that, but.
All right, so the tape says like Princess Bride, but it's Spaceballs.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. Even though the sticker on the tape says one thing.
Right. Now the whole disc, it's printed. You see how it says Princess Bride on the disc?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Real fucky wucky
Oh, that's
stuff.
right. You got those new DVD things now.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. That is a weird occurrence. Weird thing.
I also think that.
You good, bud?
Did you want to rent a video? I am working still.
Sure. Do you have, and he'll pick something random. I'm trying to think what was out in 2005.
Troll 2.
Oh, actually, one of the was Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah, one of the prequels.
Well, we're all
I mean,
we're sold out. I mean,
really easy.
yeah, no, we're out. Everybody's written up those movies all the time. You know, I got Leprechaun 2.
Oh, there's a good one.
Yeah. I
All
get
right,
I get
go
off
ahead,
in
man.
5 minutes, Marty. Give me 5. I'll be out there and I'll go with you wherever we're doing. Okay.
All right, let's.
Helena, can you remind me? Do you have work? Do you have to go to work?
No. No work.
you-
Oh no, she does. She works at the Books and Beans, the coffee bookstore.
Ah, yes.
On
I
the
remember my
boardwalk.
character. Yes. Yeah, on the opposite side of the city. I think she'd go to like head there, realize like it's been a weird morning, obviously I can't get any of my likes to work. It's been annoying. So she's gonna drive to the gas station, fill up the car and get some kind of candy.
Okay. All right. The gas station, I'm assuming the one literally right next to your house on the map.
No, I don't like that one. I'm gonna go to the one like further up, so towards the left, and then I'm gonna go like out of my way to do it.
Okay.
There's a really cute guy that works there.
You make it to work just fine. Nothing weird's happening where you're headed.
I go and do a mediocre job.
Indeed. Marty, you get another page while you're waiting for Dawn to go with you. Let me see. What do I have? Great. At the corporate crystal shop in the center of the city, in the little roundabout area that we have off to the right, every time somebody picks up a crystal to buy, check out, look at, whatever, it shatters in their hand. Nobody's hurt. No one's getting hurt. But they also can't seem to light any of their candles. The wicks just won't catch.
And this is the corporate one, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay. That's weird. That's at the other end of town. Hmm.
So let's say the time is about. You woke up after 10, so it's got to be a little bit late. So it's about lunchtime after we pass everything around. I'm sure you go driving around with Don when he manages to find 5 minutes off of work. Is that what the plan was for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah, I only work 3 hours a day.
Okay, sure. The pages stop coming through to your phone. You stop getting updates. Instead, a phone call comes in. And they're updating you that there's multiple sightings happening at the high school. The forest and the high school together are both experiencing many different strange events that are abnormal. It seems that every single teacher at the high school has wet socks, and they didn't leave their house with wet socks, but they're all wet. The fire alarm has gone off 13 times at the high school when there was no scheduled fire drills. What else do I have? Every regular number 2 pencil snaps, and no matter how many times you sharpen it, it stays dull. There's multiple things happening at one particular place.
Okay. All right. I will like. Well, thanks for the heads up. Sounds like something should be looked into over there. I'll give you an update when I get on site.
What they say, buddy?
There's some weird things going on at the high school.
All right, all right. Do you want to hit this?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, no, I'll put it out before we get there.
Yeah, no one's going to
Yeah.
question two grown-ass men walking into a high school for sure.
Reeking of weed. Yeah.
It's 2005. Nobody will.
That's fair. I'm going to be honest. I thought of everything except for how to get you guys to get together. I don't. You're all so different. I don't know how to do this.
I realized as well, like when you gave me that Minoria line, it only clicked about 10 minutes later. I was like, oh, that would have been the perfect opportunity for me to be like, oh, this is how I like bump into everybody. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm still figuring out how to do my job of getting y'all to get together. But we didn't actually establish why, like, if you're a group that investigates these things together.
We all know Marty, right?
Yeah,
we have Marty. I'm gonna meta this for a minute. I've decided to try and draw out on the map where everything was to see if it like spelled anything or like made a picture, and I can't figure it out. So never mind.
Rob, if I might add, is currently at the high school. He is giving a speech that he has been told is a motivational speech, which is in fact a cautionary tale from the DARE program. He has not been told.
Oh my god.
If that works.
definitely.
Well, Marty. So if Marty knows Helena, he knows something happened to her in this forest at this school, right?
Hey, Helena was basically stalking Marty to be like, fucking help, bro.
Yeah, I think you probably would have messaged him once you realized things were a little bit weird, huh?
Yeah.
Because he's in charge of paranormal stuff.
But the only thing I know of, oh no, I know about Minoria as well.
Yeah, you have two things.
Yeah, I'd probably like I'd page Marty. I'd use my sidekick and get in touch. You'd be like, hey, so both mine and this other girl's house is like messed up. Is something going on?
Yeah, getting
Kinda
some
case.
weird things all over the city. Kind of over in this area, over in near where your house is.
Okay, do we get to like do I get to go on a case with you?
Sure. I could use some help on this.
Where are you?
Um, over by the high school.
Helena doesn't even say anything. She just drops her apron and just drives and meets at the high school.
What kind of phone call do you get, man? That was a lot of text.
Oh, I'm all good with it.
All right, all right.
Company phone, you know.
Hey, and that company is.
It's a highly respected company.
Hell yeah, I bet they are.
I actually need to come up with a name for it because it is a recognized authority.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to name it for you. I wanted to give you the choice to do that. I've been referring to it as the agency, but I'm sure the agency has a name.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, everybody convenes at the high school. When you get there, you see kids doing what kids do. Some are walking around outside, but it is the middle of the day. Most of them are in class. The parking lot is full. Everything seems pretty calm. There are a whole bunch of tennis balls on the tennis court that won't stay. They're continuously bouncing. They just keep doing that. But that's all you can see from outside.
All right.
If I take one off the tennis court, does it still bounce?
In your hand?
Like, I'm gonna like take it away and just kind of drop it and see if it'll keep bouncing.
I'm gonna say it will keep bouncing. It will not bounce as much as it did when it was in the tennis court.
I'm just gonna wander over at Marty, like, with it in my hand and be like, is this like evidence?
Oh, probably.
I'm just gonna try and hand you the tennis ball.
That's a tennis ball.
Yep. It is a tennis ball, yes.
I think evidence is like weed and cocaine, paraphernalias, papers you wrote down that you were gonna stab somebody on it about.
Evidence is is pretty much anything.
Is it? Okay, so what's
Yep.
So what should I be looking for then?
Weird things. That's
Okay.
probably about the best we can go on right now.
All right. I got my eyes open. I got wolf eyes, man. I can see forever.
If I find him, does that count as weird stuff evidence?
What?
Yeah, it kind of does.
So it's his fault. You did this.
Me?
Well, you're the weird stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm weird for sure. I don't think I have anything to do with this one though. My thing's just like a family curse.
Yep. All right. Well, let's take a walk around, see if we can spot anything else.
We should go in the gym and play basketball. I bet you I could dunk on some fucking kids.
Probably.
Hell yeah! I
But,
started running towards the gym.
There might be a couple of like really tall kids though.
I'm already halfway to the gym.
All right, so Don's going to the gym. Are you going with him, Marty?
Yeah, I'll follow him along. Make sure he doesn't get into too much trouble.
All right. When you get to the gym, there is gym class happening. It is the middle of the day at a high school. There's, 15-year-olds in their little t-shirts and knee shorts bouncing around. They are playing dodgeball today. And it's 2005, so they don't have those nice soft foam ones anymore. They got those big boing recess rubber balls. And kids are just getting absolutely wrecked in here. The coach is doing the crossword on a newspaper and not looking. And there's like one kid crying with broken glasses in the corner. There's like 3 kids with skid knees, and then there's like the tryhards who are just decking the rest of the kids.
Oh, I see that. I run up to the coach and say, "Hey, let me show these kids how to play some dodgeball, please."
No, I don't care.
All right.
Yeah.
I grab a dodgeball, just start dinging kids in the head. The ones being rude. And then I start helping the people that weren't doing good. Yeah.
One of the dodgeballs that you throw bounces straight off a kid, like right in the stomach. And the kid like doubles over, gets thrown back 10 feet. But the ball, despite the trajectory that you threw it directly at this kid, the ball goes straight up to the ceiling and knocks down a light. The light comes shattering down. It's all over the gym. There's broken glass everywhere.
I pull a whistle out from under my shirt, blow it. I say, "Everybody back away, this glass."
The coach lets out like a really dramatic sigh, as if like someone is just it is the most inconvenient thing in the world for him to even try to do his job. And he like walks out to the hallway and just yells for a janitor. He doesn't go find one. He doesn't go see the office. He just starts yelling. And then he sits back down to finish his crossword.
I find the ball, presumably popped, and then I scoop up some glass with my hand, and I walk outside and hand it to Marty and say, "Evidence."
Okay. Marty finds like a trash can and tosses it in the trash can.
Did you see me wing that big kid in the head?
Nope, I totally did not
Oh,
see that
yeah.
at all.
It was bonkers.
Hey, Keeper.
All right.
Yes.
So between like the tennis court and just going into the hallway and stuff, Helena's not going to go with Dawn and Marty. She's just going to be kind of investigating herself. Can I see if I get any weird kind of psychic feelings or anything that doesn't feel fully in this kind of realm?
Yeah, is that a specific move you're trying to do, or are you just trying to channel magic?
I think. Oh, you know what? I would like to see if I get any premonitions.
Okay.
Please, to see if I can predict where the next bad thing is going to happen.
Yeah, for sure. Let me just pull up your sheet here.
Thank you.
I'm trying to find it. I was trying to build a sheet for Joa, so all the empty ones are on top right now.
I can read the premonition move for you.
I found it. This is at the start of each mystery, so we fucked up, but that's okay.
We are
Yeah,
still
go ahead.
learning
I think it
this
fits.
game.
I think
We
it
are
fits
still learning this
thematically.
game. Go ahead and roll your 2d6 for me, and I'll tell you what you figure out.
Okay, and I get to add something. What do I add? How much is my weird? +2. Oof! I got an 8.
An 8. That's a mixed success. All right, let's see. On a 7 to 9, you get clouded images of something bad that is yet to happen. Mark experience if you stop it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me see.
So you kid getting pasted with a dodgeball.
Yeah, you just actually see some kid's red stomach with dodgeball imprints on it. No. You see glass. You can tell that it's something that looks like a drinking glass, but like not quite. It's a little bit blurry. And then you see a flash of yellow, really, really bright, and the sound of about 25 people screaming. And then it's just filled with smoke, and you hear someone yell to get a fire extinguisher.
Can I tell the rough age of the group?
They sounded young.
Okay.
Not like a preschool class, but
like high schoolers?
like high schoolers, you could say.
Okay. I'm gonna rush to Marty. Hey, we need to find chemistry class. Like now.
Okay. We'll kind of like look over the school building and try to guess where the chem lab would be.
I'm just gonna grab a random kid. Where's Cam?
I don't know anybody named Cam.
Chemistry. Where's the lab?
Oh. Do you want like Miss Smith's room or do you want like Miss Brown's room?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, like, I don't really know why I asked. They're like right next to each other, but you're gonna go up the stairs and all the way down the hallway to the right.
I go. I just book it.
Okay. Oh, hey Dawn. Looks like she's in a rush.
Yeah, I could be faster than her, but I wanted to feel like the hero.
How very chivalrous of you.
Thanks. I'll walk.
Yep. I'll head up in the direction, following them along with behind Helena and walking along with Don.
As you're running through the hallway, you see a teacher poke their head out the door because you assume you're probably not the only one running through this hallway. And she shushes you. She tells you, like, you need to be quiet in the hallway. We're having testing in this room. But you ignore her and continue running, I'm sure.
Yeah.
When you get there, you see 25 students. In the first classroom that you find, how lucky of you, with beakers in front of them, Erlenmeyer flasks, and they have plastic bottles of yellow liquid at the teacher's desk sitting out in front of them. And the teacher is giving a lecture explaining how the measurements for each mixture that they're going to be doing in chemistry class, and all the kids are wearing goggles. And they're sitting rather attentively, actually, as you walk in.
I don't go in. I like peek through the window. I crack the fire alarm.
Nobody moves because that is the 14th time the fire alarm has gone off that day.
You know, you think they would still be like, we're walking up, like, you know, scared there's a fire. What if there's a real fire?
I'm gonna walk in and be like, there's a fire like next door. We need to go.
Hey, there's a fire. Everybody out now.
The teacher looks at you and she's like, you look a little bit old to be in this. In fact, didn't you graduate a couple of years ago, Helena?
Yeah, I work with the fire department now. There's a fire, move, and I'm gonna try and get in her head.
Oh. Is that a jinx situation happening there? Or are you just trying to
I am
persuade somebody? Are you manipulating someone?
I am manipulating someone.
Can you roll plus charm for me, please?
Suppose yes. What is my charm?
We're figuring out how to roll. We're making this game work.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's I just automatically go to roll a d20 now. That's not what I want.
I'm really good at manipulating people, just so you're aware.
10?
Oh, that's good.
A 10 is a success. The teacher tells all the children to grab their backpacks and they all leave the classroom. They stand outside in the hallway and they look at Don and Marty, these grown adults that are with you.
Go, get the fuck, go. What are you doing? It's fire.
Yeah, language.
Sorry.
Just like just like a fire drill. Go to the place.
The kids go down the hallway, down the stairs, past the auditorium, and out to the street where they stand in line like it's a fire drill.
Can I investigate what the liquid is that they were going to be using?
You can, but as a person that doesn't know shit about chemistry, I'll tell you that it's a yellow liquid that could be explosive when used in chemistry class.
Oh.
I back away.
I'll tell you it's not that important.
I should probably yeah, I can sometimes see like bad stuff before it kicks in.
That's a really cool thing and good thing. Can you do it all the time?
No, it's like a lot,
Yeah.
I get like wicked migraines.
Yeah.
And you're like a lot. Like you're so loud.
Yeah, one of my tags is energetic aura.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh yeah, no, I understand.
But there was gonna be like everything was gonna explode.
That's awesome. Can we watch that happen?
No.
I'd rather not have that happen around some kids.
You're right.
Helena, go ahead and mark experience for successfully preventing this explosion.
Check the different
Sheesh.
chemistry class.
Well,
Now we just gotta run into Rob.
As you're walking back down the hallway, the teacher who shushed you earlier peeks her head out again, and she asks you if there's actually a fire this time because she saw the kids from the science lab walking through the hallway.
Well, there's gonna be if anybody messes with the yellow stuff in that room over there.
So all of chemistry has to stop for today. The kids have to learn.
They can learn outside.
You want them to learn chemistry outside.
Yeah.
I suppose I should take the testing kids and have them go sit in the grass as well.
Yeah, you should, honestly. Go ahead and do that for me, okay? And my eyes, like, glow kind of yellow.
Are you manipulating
yes,
someone?
I am.
All right.
So chaotic, I love it.
6.
A 6?
No, I rolled 2d6 plus 3 and got double ones. I got double ones. I rolled a 5. You get to make a hard
buddy.
move, dog. What is it? Let me see.
Ooh, a hard move. That's my job in this game, to make everything hard. And now I have to sit here and think of something hard. Let me look at my keeper notes and see what's included in hard moves.
Look under manipulate someone, because it doesn't tell me what happens on a fail in my thing, right? But yours should.
Yeah, only shows you if it's another hunter.
Thank you to all the viewers who are being patient with me figuring out how to work this game. All right, well, it's not on the keeper sheet, so let's look at the basic moves in the handbook, yeah?
Love that my first roll was double ones.
You know, we had our first double, we had our double 6s in session 0, now we've had our first double 1s.
Alrighty, basic moves. This was not help out. This was not investigate a mystery. This was not kick some ass. This is manipulate somebody. On a miss, your approach is completely wrong. You offend or anger the target.
Yeah, I figured as much.
How would a teacher react to being angered? Honestly, she'd probably call the police on you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what she does. She goes into the classroom, she locks the door, and you can hear the students rumbling about something. They're asking her what's wrong. She tells them just to stop and do their work. And she gets on the phone. But there is one student, a young lady, who walks out the door. She doesn't look at the teacher. She just walks right out. And she asks you what's going on. She's like, hey, is there something going on here? Because I really need to pass this test. And today has been going so well for me so far. I found $20 on the ground on my way to school. Every light here was green on the way. And I just really need to pass this test. It's to get into college. I really need to. So if you could just stop whatever you're doing and leave, that would be great.
Oh, sure. I walk away.
So,
I'm sure they don't.
How many times, looking at this editor, so how many times have you heard the fire alarm in school?
How many times have I heard the fire alarm?
Yeah.
I mean, I heard it a few times when I came in this morning, but I've been in this class testing all day. I haven't heard it at all.
Right. Okay. Oh, you should get back to your test then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you live?
Where do I don't know you. Why are you asking me where I live?
You look like really familiar. Are you like this side of town?
Yeah.
Did you I don't know, do some weird like luck ritual or something for your task.
Marty is starting to walk off, following Dom. He's like,
I
Going to
want to
catch
be reading her thoughts while I'm asking these.
Sure. What kind of? That's got to be a roll of some kind. What one is that for you?
It's my telepathy.
It's your telepathy. The first one here. You can read people's thoughts and put words in their mind. Ooh. All right. You just do it. You don't have to roll shit. Okay. You hear from her in a extremely panicked voice. How could she possibly know about the luck spell? And she doesn't answer you out loud, and she walks back into the classroom and closes the door.
Hey, Marty,
Yep.
I found her problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was her.
Uh huh.
Oh.
Something about a luck spell.
Let's see if we can figure some stuff out then.
We should do it not here because I know the look when somebody's gonna call the police on me.
That definitely was the look you got.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if we can find some place to huddle up and figure out how to deal with this.
I think that's a great time to take a 10-minute break and go strategize. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll be back.
All right, we left off with Don wanting to escape the science hallway because he knows that the cops are coming for him soon. So where are you all headed?
Oh.
Helena, I saw your mouth move, but we didn't get any audio on you.
I just said, like, out. I'm just going out.
Going out, huh?
We're
There's a
out.
bookstore right around the corner.
If we follow the path that, like, the fire kids went.
I think we should go in the creepy forest.
Or we can go to the bookstore and get a cup of coffee.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
On your way down, if you follow the path of the kids who left for the fire drill, who are probably going to make their way inside relatively soon, if nobody comes to go get them, you do pass the auditorium where you hear a familiar voice, I'm sure, shouting wildly about something that I missed earlier. So
We did.
Rob.
Hold on. We did deal with the yellow stuff, right? Like,
yeah, you told that one teacher she's not going to let anybody else do chemistry for the rest of class. She did
Okay.
listen to you.
okay,
So
gotcha.
yeah, we're going to say that problem is solved for now. Yes.
Okay.
So like I was saying, I understand that I was here to give a talk about my personal life and how I've gotten to be such a successful guy, but I'm really upset, okay? Because this is a temporal anomaly and nobody's paying attention to it right now. It's happening in this building, am I right? Like, I don't know what I got to do to tell anybody that, like, this is obviously fifth dimensional stuff. You know, you got forward, backward, up, down, left, right, BS, select, start, whatever. And then you got the fourth dimension of time and the fifth dimension of possibility. This is evidently multiple realities worth of possibilities convening on one space above what I can only assume to be an overactive ley line. I don't know who's messing with it. I don't know why it's getting messed with, man. But everything is going mumbo jumbo, and I'm not here for it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Hey, Rob.
Hold on, there's
Rob,
a kid in the back that has one of the bouncing
Hey.
tennis balls. The kid with the bouncing tennis ball. He's just nodding. He's like, yeah, for sure, man.
It's the guy from the Blockbuster, the guy that rents me all those filthy videos. I'm just going to click the microphone off. He's going to rush off the auditorium. Somebody's going to like try and stop him. He'll give him the finger and keep on moving. Hey, Blockbuster guy and the summer camp guy and a lady that I have never encountered before in my life. My name's Rob. What's going on?
Hey, we gotta get to the coffee shop. The cops are coming for me.
They're coming for you, man? Jeez, did you like send him a video of somebody getting shot, like unarmed? Like, that's pretty specific, you know?
No, I didn't.
Not this time.
I'm sorry, you fucking what?
Wait, you mean they were coming here? Okay, sorry. I was like,
Walk and talk. Walk and talk. All right.
walking. Oh, we're walking and talking. He's gonna just walk by a random child, grab the child's book, take a look at it, and say, "Drivel. It's straight drivel. This history book's gonna tell you the Native Americans taught us how to use corn, and that's it. Now go on to Google tonight and look up every place in America named Fort, and then tell me why that is tomorrow. Okay, kiddo? There's your history lesson.
Rob,
I don't
Peace
have
out.
a computer.
Rob, that was a calculus book.
Well, anyway, stay in school.
The library's got computers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the lady in there smells like soup, man.
Man, I smell like soup. I love soup.
You
Isn't
talking
there
about?
like a computer, like a coffee shop right over there, or like the Taco Bell?
Yeah, we're heading over there right now.
So you're telling me we're gonna go to like a place that sells coffee and maybe donuts, so we're gonna try and avoid the cops there?
No, they sell books.
They don't sell donuts.
They don't sell donuts? We'll be fucking fun. They sell books?
Yep.
Are literally any of them about preventing police brutality?
Probably.
We'll be fine.
I can't believe Soupy Marge still works at the library.
So anyway, like I'm just hanging out here. Don, it's been a minute. Like
Yeah,
I was
it's
writing
been
some
like
videos the other day. That one you gave me, totally different video than I was expecting. I thought I was buying War of the Worlds, and it was a lot more VeggieTales than War of the Worlds. But I gotta say that the message was like equally scarring.
Yeah, no, VeggieTales is kind of fucked. actually, because the vegetables can't go to heaven.
I know, and like, I was thinking about like there was this debate on you ever heard of Reddit?
No.
Never mind.
What is it? Is it a book?
Is that like
They might have it.
MySpace?
I've heard of
Oh,
MySpace. My little nephew's on that.
It's a place full of people that make me look sane, guys. It's like bonkers.
Cool.
Also, do you guys like got wheels, or do you need like walking there? Because like I got my van parked out back. You know what I'm saying?
That's right over there.
And Marty has a car.
Marty's got a car. Marty, moving up in the world. Like last time I saw you, you had like your dad's BB gun, and that was it.
Are you sure it's the same Marty?
I think you might be thinking of a different Marty.
Am I thinking of a different Marty? You're not the Marty from summer camp that always like got really specific about saving bees?
Nope.
I'm really thrown off right now. This is like upending my whole worldview. And here I am just having a temporal anomaly day. Like, you ever just feel the chattering on the wind that tells you that the day's going to be like divergent as heck?
Oh no, Helena said it's because the girl did a spell on her luck charms, I think.
So
Helka said something about a charm?
Yeah, Helena, tell him
Helena
about it.
is. You look round. Helena is not there.
Where'd she
She's
go?
left the fucking building.
What the fuck?
I assume that we've kept walking.
Yeah,
Shadow
she's
people,
probably
man.
at the bookstore. She knew where we were going. She was right there
Okay.
when I said that. So
Oh,
So-
she's outside, but
Yeah.
she, like, Rob did his introduction to everybody, and she stormed out.
So anyway, Don, so I've been like on the case of these people. I think I found out they have like an agency or something, because like there's been this car following me like all day of every day. It's like very conspicuous, right? You know those cars that are like municipal cars, because you can tell because they got the hubcaps on them, so you can't like
yeah, and the
take the wheels
tailpipes
off.
ain't chrome. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Anyways, I tried to corner the guy, and like he said something about me following him to his house. I don't know why. It's really strange.
Oh yeah, Marty. That might be Marty's job. He works for like the IRS or something.
We need taxes.
Yeah, but he's good at like getting around it too. You know what I mean? Like he's a real good numbers guy when it comes to doing stuff. We've been hanging out, doing mysteries.
We know how to make sure you get the most out of your tax return.
You ever done
I
a
pay
mystery?
taxes.
You ever done mysteries before, bro?
I've done everything, man.
Dude, let's do a mystery. There's a girl doing a spell or whatever. We gotta find Helena.
Yeah, where is she, and how are we doing her?
No.
Just no.
We're gonna get outside. Rob is gonna. Hey man, is there if I follow you? I don't got like MapQuest on me. Like I got my. I've been using like the library's computer catalog, right? To like. I'm gonna follow you guys.
The streets are numbered, bro.
There you go.
All right, let's go.
It's like literally a block away.
Yeah, it's right there.
When Rob gets to his van, Helena is gonna just push him against it, like in his face. Are
Me and
you
Marty don't
seriously
see this.
pretending like you don't fucking know me? We're playing that fucking game?
I'm uncomfortably aroused right now. Can you please take like 3 steps back? We're in a school zone. I don't know what you got going on, but
I can't. I'm gonna use telepathy. I can't tell if you're being fucking serious right now.
you hear in his head are 3 trains of thought, one of which is currently playing the Trans-Siberian Orchestra's main theme. The second of which is currently thinking about Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment.
Oh no, we froze. I froze.
And the third of which is
I
he's nodding
froze.
and switching which song he's nodding to.
Hold on. My shit froze. What did you say after Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment?
Oh, he's also got the Happy Days theme song going as well.
But he's messing up the words, he said.
Yeah.
You weren't like this. We dated, like we lived together, dude.
What?
Did you finally fully fucking snap?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. Like, yeah, I must have. Did you?
Above table, how roughly how long has it been since the flashback scene?
That's not up to me.
Hey Rob, how long ago, bro?
How long you been like this, Rob? How long would you say?
I mean, it all started when I was like 7, right? So I noticed I was different from
Okay,
the other
well, I was
kids.
asking Brett, but that's all right.
I was responding
it
to you.
couldn't have been...
No one else hears this prompt. Rob's
Right.
just talking like this.
Okay. So if you guys are like, what, you're like mid-20s, it couldn't have been that long. Maybe it's been a year since you broke up, right? You were together for a couple, you lived together.
Yeah.
So maybe like right out of high school, you guys were dating, and it's been like
I'm
about a
trying to
year.
figure out, like how long the powers have been, but I can't fully remember. Okay. So yeah, like a year.
Yeah, we'll say that it's been 3 years about since you graduated high school, so you've had him for about 3 years.
Okay.
Long story short, that was the day I figured out like not every kid pulls their pants all the way down at the urinal. They just like kind of tuck it down. It was a really rough time, but yeah, since I was 7.
Don, this is bad. This is really bad. You
What's
understand
going
how
on?
bad this is, Don.
I don't know. I am so lost. Helena disappeared.
She's right here.
Where is she?
Like right here.
Oh, hey.
Left shoulder.
Left
No,
shoulder.
other left.
I thought we were going to the car. I haven't been paying
We are.
attention.
I just
She
got
slammed Rob up against the wall and accused him of not knowing who she was.
Oh, I thought there was something happening not to us. I thought that was other people. What? Hold on.
no. I'm just turning into a simp over here. I'm like pressed against the car trying to figure out if I'm getting frisked.
Okay. So,
Oh crap.
so
This is
you,
bad.
what's
bad.
wrong with his head? If he doesn't remember it, then.
Kind of like look at him, look to see if there's like any like medical scars or anything like big like scar across the side of his head.
Invisible. His
Oh,
his eyes seem to be dilated significantly more than would be usual for outside lighting.
What have you taken today?
What have I taken today? What haven't I taken today? Let's see. I woke up and I took my vitamin B supplements, and then I took my vitamin C supplements, and then I took my multivitamin, and then I took my collagen supplements. You want to make sure that you're not having any deterioration of your collagen. It's very important. And then I took my my fish oil supplements. And then he's gonna keep going on like this, just a laundry list of regular supplemental
Did you
vitamins.
eat any red meats?
Red meat? Nah, all the meat I ate was cooked.
Oh, okay. Yes. I mean, like beef.
No, I don't got beef with anybody. I'm not trying to make anybody start my Jeep.
What does that even mean?
Marty, I'm gonna wander over to Marty as they're having this list of medication.
Is your character rubbing her temples like you are on video camera
like
right now?
The migraine that had started with the vision thing has funny enough developed tenfold. This is gonna be a problem.
you know Rob.
I dated Rob. This is not the Rob that I dated. This Rob is cracked in the head and doesn't remember me.
Do you have any idea how much paperwork this is going to be?
You ever think of how weird it is? Like the pharmacies and drugstores like sell like medicines, but they also sell like tobacco and booze. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels weird buying medicine from places that sell poison. You know?
When I
Well,
knew
I don't even
Rob,
go to any of those types of stores.
They used to think that booze and tobacco were medicine.
It's true.
Oh, shit.
I knew
That's some
Rob.
real food for thought. Outside
Mhm.
the game, that's something to think about.
Okay.
I knew Rob when he started thinking people were out to get him, and he thought someone had gone to me and that I was in his head because I didn't know how to not be in his head.
Oh, because of your psychic powers? Sorry, I have really good hearing.
Yeah. Who's
Right.
this other guy named Rob?
So,
No, that's you. She.
right. Yep. That's that. Yes, that's you.
Whoa.
It was you. We need to figure out what to do about that girl because this is bad. This is bad.
Are we killing her? Or are we gonna find like whatever voodoo doll magic potion bag she used to cast this spell?
If I
I'd rather
know,
not kill a girl like a high school girl because that draws attention.
if I
That's
know
fair.
anything about witches and magics, we have to throw her in the water and see if she sinks.
We could wait until school's out and follow her.
Creep-tastic.
Do any of you know anything about magic stuff?
I know plenty, man.
Kind of like looking at Helena or in like Rob. Do you know anything about what she would have done?
Oh man, there's always a price to pay. I bet she probably went to a store to buy some components, like a standard crystal store or a ballistic store, maybe a mystic nearby. I'd say your best bet would be trying to talk to anybody that does like tarot readings or
Yeah.
questionable massages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know a place.
Blue, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. The girl was dressed like really well, like good clothes and everything, because she seems like the kind of girl that would have gone to the corporate crystal shop rather than like the hippie crystal shop in town.
She is dressed very well, but she's dressed very well like she takes school as seriously as a college interview type well.
I
don't know, a girl that's smart. She was smart, I think, right? She go to the real people.
Speaking to her, this girl has done her research.
Right.
Yeah, so we need to do the research. Let's go to the library.
I know a place.
Oh, okay.
And looking at the handy dandy map, I definitely know where it is. I am checking the map, buddy. Thank you.
I'm gonna guess we're gonna want to go to Crystals and Things downtown.
Yeah.
Crystals and Things downtown.
No, there's another crystal
No,
shop.
we want to
right?
go. We want to go to the proper one.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the hole in the bathroom stall?
It's
She
number
likely didn't buy her stuff
32
from
on the map.
She
It
likely bought her
is?
stuff at Crystals.
I see it. It's on 12 Mile.
12 Mile, love that place.
Hey, I live there.
I know.
I don't think there's a crystal shop on 12 Mile.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where number 32 is. Am I reading it wrong?
32. Real
Oh, wait,
crystal shop, 32. It's on 12 Mile.
I did have to renumber everything on the map. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
I know what you're looking for, and it
There's one
shouldn't
on
be
the
on 12 Mile.
I'm looking for the real crystal shop. I definitely know where it is.
32 is not on 12 Mile. 32 is on the other side of number 5, which is the
Well,
forest.
it's not on this map.
Oh, okay. It's the red 32, not the. That doesn't not help.
There's two 32s.
Are there really 2 32? There
Yeah,
are. I
look
am
down there on
so
12.
sorry, guys. 31 is supposed to be the blue 32.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone else is colorblind.
All the numbers were off.
It's a
I know, I'm
strip
sorry. All the
club.
numbers were off by 1 when I redid the map, so I
Yeah.
tried my best to match them up.
Okay.
I will renumber the bad 7 and the bad 32. The top
Okay.
left 7 is Minori's apartment. The bottom 32, that's a lighter shade, is the strip club.
That's not the
Okay.
Crystal Shop. It's
Yeah,
the strip
okay,
club
so,
across from
yeah,
the
it's on-
police station.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to. Okay, I would know that it's at the forest, and that is where I'd like to go, please.
Can you just mark that off on my gazetteer real quick?
On your what?
What is that?
Opposite corner of the forest from here.
Thanks.
So we can walk through the forest if you want.
Love it.
That'd be great. Anybody here likes telling scary stories?
Helena's getting in her car. I'll see you there.
Oh, who wants to walk through the forest with me?
I do, man. So
Sure.
bad.
Yeah. Okay. As soon as we get in the trees, I turn into a wolf. Just like a normal sized wolf.
Rob thinks he's hallucinating. Continues conversation.
Yep.
I piss on a tree.
Rob, trying to be polite, does too.
I'm having anxiety issues. Give me 30 seconds, guys.
So anyways, I just don't get why they're running those commercials at night, man. Like, at least on Censor Room, or like, stop it, you know? Like, pick a side.
Yeah,
Which
I get what
version
you're
are
saying.
these, Rob?
Are you talking about Girls Gone Wild commercials? Bradley Randall right now? Are you saying?
No, it's true though. Like, kids are up watching Adult Swim. And it's like, come on. Like, if somebody was like exactly 13 right now, they would be like, holy shit.
Yeah, imagine that awakening, man.
Right?
Like, follow it up with like Kim Possible first thing in the morning, bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself an exciting day, you know what I'm saying?
Dave the Barbarian, actually. It was that early.
Hey, Marty, let me know if you see anybody so I stop being a talking dog. Because that would really freak them out.
Bro, you're a dog? I thought I was just seeing that.
No, yeah, I do this.
Nice, man. How?
Dog stuff.
Dog stuff, man.
Acorns keep falling on your head just continuously. It doesn't stop. Every time you walk under a tree, all 3 of you, boink, 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 like it's raining.
I'm gonna look up at the tree that was.
Look at making sure that if I see any people.
There's no people in the forest. Not besides you guys.
Yep. All right. So we got to figure out what she did. And figure out how to undo it, because she's pulled all the luck into her is potentially one of the things.
Yeah, so
Actually,
everybody else is unlucky. Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's like if you pull all the water into a place, everything around it gets dry.
Yeah, like the whole fabric of the universe and gravity.
Yeah, I'm familiar with like string theory, man. I know all about it.
Yeah. I read Marvel comics.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but the ones that were pretty cool, colorful. I didn't really read them either. I just kind of looked at the pictures and decided this is what this is happening about. Anyway, I'm gonna turn back into a guy now.
Okay, because we're coming up to the end of the forest. We gotta find out where this shop is and see if we can figure out what she actually did.
I can't wait to buy some bismuth.
I didn't Helena want to walk through the acorn
You say
forest.
bismuth, as in like Pepto-Bismol bismuth?
No, he means that like spiky rock, the square, the rectangle rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are at the quote unquote authentic crystal shop now. I'm assuming Helena got there first.
Yeah,
because she drove. Yeah.
Unless I had car issues.
No, not yet. Not yet. So this shop looks like one of those houses that refuse to sell to a corporate business and is just sitting on the edge of a street. We've all seen them. Classic one-story little place. Oftentimes they'll have like a giant sign outside that says massage, but this one doesn't say that. It has a small awning over the top that's in a deep purple color, and it has the name of the crystal shop on it. Very quaint. It has a few flowers out front in little planter boxes, with a flip sign on the door that just says "Oh."
Hey Blue, what is the name of the crystal shop?
Fuck if I know, man. Jade named it. What is it?
Okay.
Marty,
Okay.
do you have like a badge or something? Because normally places don't like to give out like information about their clients.
Oh, sort of.
Okay,
Tax was just
Ro-
tax
sort of.
badge, yeah.
Yeah.
Rob's
That-
running
that's-
up and he's gonna knock on the foundation of the building to make sure it's not a Baba Yaga.
Feels like rock.
Hell yeah.
Helena, you might be able to help on this as we try and figure out what she actually did. So let's go see if she actually bought stuff here and like what kind of stuff she would have gotten.
Okay. I have an idea. If you're okay to let me kind of test the water.
Sure. If
Okay.
you're careful.
Marty, you get a page on your little pager
Yep.
that says Center of Anomalies Found, Hallowell High School. Proceed with caution.
Like confirmed.
I'm gonna enter the crystal shop.
I'll go right behind you.
In the crystal shop, there is a very old woman who is sitting behind the desk knitting. She is unfazed by your entry. The ding of the bell did not move her, but instead a younger woman who looks a lot like the older one, just, darker hair, less white, friendly smile, wearing a nice like floral black, very Pixar mom shaped for anybody who was curious. And she says, hi, what can I help you with?
Hi, it's a bit embarrassing. My little sister came in and she had this big test and she said she was gonna try and, I don't know, sort her chakras out or whatever and try and like she just wanted some luck, and she said I know she came here and I just wanted to know like what she got. I'm just a bit worried that she might have like gone in over her head. And like I want to know if she got like anything dangerous or would you be able to help?
We don't sell anything dangerous here. I don't know what your sister could have picked up. Could you be more, can you describe her to me? Maybe I could help you out.
Above table, what did the girl that I accused earlier look like?
She,
Fancy.
Identity mention.
she's a young girl with dark tan skin and black hair. And dark brown eyes. You didn't catch her name. She's about 5'3".
I describe her. She said that she got something for like good luck.
I mean, we have crystals to help you bring about good luck, but that's really kind of your own thing. That's for self meditation, working on yourself, all that good stuff. We have a couple rabbit's feet, but I'm not quite sure what the kids use those for nowadays. Most people just kind of hang them on their car mirrors like fuzzy dice. I could show you where those are.
I'm just gonna lean in. Listen. I think she got like something a bit more hardcore. Couple more components, not just, base level.
I will be running to
Telepathy.
keep Rob away
I would
from
like to see
this
what they're
conversation.
thinking.
Okay,
Yeah.
1 second. What did you say, Marty?
Sorry, I'm gonna be like keeping Rob over in the other corner of the store, like looking at this and being like, "What do you think about this? Does this actually look like this is like something that would actually do this?" And he will ask some generic kind of questions, open ended. Let Rob kind of ramble on about them.
He's actually like really into the hardness scale of each crystal that you're presenting to him. He seems to be like really, really well studied in this subject. You're not sure why, but he seems to just have a real passion for geology.
Okay.
I would like to try and influence this girl to tell me what I want to know.
Okay, you can read her mind if you would like. But
Let's start with that. I'm gonna
yeah.
while I'm asking the questions, I want to see if anything kind of like floats through.
She has absolutely zero audible thoughts. The audible thoughts that you hear, okay, that's not true. She does have some, but it is what she's saying out loud about half a second before the words leave her mouth. Whatever she has, she's got it blocked off, and it's going to need more than what you can just passively do to figure out what she's got in her head. She does not want to answer your questions any deeper. So I'm going to have to ask you to roll if you want to get her to answer you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get her to answer my question.
Which I believe would be a manipulate someone roll, because you're trying to manipulate her into answering your questions, right? So you have to give her a reason to tell you what you want, which is that you're worried about your sister, right?
Mhm.
Which she's not quite sold on, considering what you look like in the description of the character. So yeah, for a normal person.
Okay.
As you do so, Rob is going to begin seizing.
I rolled a 9
Total?
total.
How are you going to help out?
I'm going to distract the lady to try to make her brain more susceptible to thought reading. I'm going to say, hey, what kind of stone is this? Because it looks really hot. And I'm going to scratch it with my finger. Is this good for this? Is this good to do on this?
I'm not quite sure that's helpful in the way that you would think it is, because now there's a guy seizing in the corner of her store. Some guy's yelling about a crystal, and she's getting interrogated by a woman who wants to get direct answers, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think that would, based on what I have decided for this character, that's not going to make her more susceptible to mind reading. So you're not going to get any more thoughts out of that.
Does a 9
Which,
do anything?
Well,
Do
a
I get to,
nine's a
like,
mixed
tell
success,
me?
right? I was trying to bring it to a full success.
Helena, you're reaching literally a wall. Like, you can feel yourself bouncing off of it when you try to read her thoughts. It's not that she won't let you in, it's that something is stopping you. She's got
No,
a block on.
It wasn't. I wasn't gonna try and read any more deeper.
No, I know, but I'm saying that's why Nick's help out wouldn't have helped.
Right. Okay.
Sure.
Because she's got something that she's using to keep her thoughts warded.
Okay.
But she still needs to like offer,
But
right? They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you
for
mean it.
them. So
so you have to make it worth her while right now. You have to come up with something that makes her want to believe you right now. And I don't know what to do about you seizing in the corner. She'll probably just say like, "Yo, is that guy okay?"
Oh,
I will attempt to do like medicine stuff on him, like put a stick in his mouth so he doesn't bite his tongue. The other usual things that you do. Was it plus sharp or something? I did not take medics, so I do not get to roll +2.
Is this helping out or protecting someone? What do you?
I'm just trying. He's having a seizure, so I am attempting to stop him from like actually
I think it'd be protect someone.
harming himself or. Like,
I really
I don't
don't
know.
think you even need to roll for it because it's not like you're going to walk over to him and try to put something between his teeth and accidentally like knock him out, right?
No.
I think you can handle this.
Yeah, I mean, it's just he's having a seizure, so there are things you do like put him on, keep him on his side, bite his mouth so he doesn't bite his tongue,
Right.
the basic stuff.
As the attempt to influence
Not a
magically,
Okay, go.
as the attempt to influence magically ends, he's going to rush towards the counter, and say, "You've got to help me. I'm under a curse. I need help immediately. Something dark is going on." And he's going to look over to Helena. Oh my god! And then collapse again.
What the fuck is going on even?
I
Thought we was
okay.
just coming here to say your little sister's drug dealer.
Helena has been trying to ignore Rob. She's gonna slip the Tyler $50.
She's going to look at Marty. She's going to say, "You come back to this room with me. I think I can help you out." And she opens the door to where she came from, and you can see that there's a separate half of the shop in the back that looks significantly more D&D than it does tarot. And she pulls you in there, and she's like, "Look, you seem like the only person that isn't trying to break everything in my store. What is going on? What do you need? I need you out."
She tried to do the girl tried to do a ritual that to give herself a lot of luck for a test. It's it worked, but it's worked by pulling all the luck from around her into her. So everything around her is bad luck.
Okay. A luck magnetism spell is tricky and not usually done even by advanced of witches, which is why you don't see very many millionaire witches. I did sell her a rabbit's foot. I told her that take this and take some rose quartz and just hope for the best, but she must have taken it and gone on, the internet where all these kids are getting these fantastic ideas, and fucked it up somehow. Give me 30 seconds. I think I know which one she did. And she'll go to her bookshelf. She'll rifle through about 6 or 7 different books. It takes her about 15 minutes to find the spell that she's looking for. She opens it up. She slides it across the desk to you. And she says, "You need to do this spell in reverse. And you need to do it where she did her spell. And then everything should be fine." And it shows all the ingredients. She hands you a bag. It has all of it in there. You have to go searching for it. She wants this over with. She wants you out of her store.
Meanwhile,
And she... What?
15 minutes, we had a conversation about this curse. What's going on? I'm slapping him, trying to wake him up.
If you guys want to do stuff while he's in the back, go for it.
Like inches from his face. What are you playing at?
He's going to stop seizing once more. "Oh, hey, guys. Yeah, did we get the bismuth yet?"
No, you said you was cursed. You yelled at the lady, and you said, and then you looked at Helena and you passed out. And I need to know what's going on. Okay.
Oh, did she help?
Did you curse him?
Curse him?
Can you uncurse him?
I can't curse or uncurse people.
Well, you don't know. You got mind powers, right?
We got mind powers?
Forget about it.
See, did you do that into his head and make him weird?
Where did Marty go? I like Marty.
Marty's fixing your mask. What?
What
curse?
What did Rob do?
What curse?
I really like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, no, he's too far gone. Nobody likes Thomas.
I love Thomas, man. Where's Marty? I miss Marty.
You gotta undo your head magic on him. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try and get his head and do the same as before. I'm gonna try and manipulate and try and give him a little guidance of trying to be a voice of conscience, I guess.
What are you saying exactly?
If the real Rob is in there, the Rob that I knew, he needs to come back.
Roll.
Use magic?
I'll call this a use magic and not a manipulate someone for sure.
Okay, hold on.
You're focusing more on the magic part than you are trying to reason with Rob.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the same for me. It's still. Oh, come on, buddy. An 8?
Oh, what do I get to do if use magic doesn't go the way you want? Let me look at that.
It works imperfectly.
Imperfectly.
Choose your effect and a glitch. The keeper will decide what effect the glitch has.
Oh.
The effect is
Let me see
weakened.
if
The
I-
effect is of short duration. You take 1 harm, ignore armor. The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention. It has a problematic side effect. That's one of the glitches you have to choose, Amy.
Ooh.
I need to choose the effect though, because it wasn't.
You're doing one thing beyond
I'll
human
do one thing
limitation.
that's beyond human limitations. Yeah. I'm gonna take the harm because I feel like this would, with the migraine, like the magic migraine thing that's already going on, I feel like this would just make it 10 times worse.
And then Blue, you would choose the effect that harm has on her.
Mm-hmm.
The effect that harm has on her?
Yes.
Okay. So you picked that you take a harm, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you take harm. You already had a migraine.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird because there's a glitch that says you take another harm, right? So like or could the glitch be to the person that you're trying to use magic on?
You could just give me 2 harm.
No, I'm not going to give you 2 harm. What if it works for a short time? What if you get Rob back for about a minute and a half, but you take 1 harm?
But that's another glitch.
See how you're being
That's
like,
on
hey,
the- that's on
I
the
need to learn
list.
how to
No,
do
she
more
decided
magic.
to take a harm, but I said that it is of short duration, right?
So you're adding an extra glitch? Is that what?
What do you mean extra glitch? She picked her effect to be 1 harm.
Yeah, but the one right above it is the effect is of a short duration.
Hold on. So basically, I choose an
The
effect.
effects list is a different list, bud.
Yeah, but
Look at the glitches
keeper will
list,
decide
Blue.
what effect the glitch has. So
I don't understand. Someone better explain this to me in dumb letters.
I think the way that it's sounding is, so basically if I say, well, I want to take 1 harm, I think it means that you get to decide like how I take the harm, or like how that shows itself. So like you give like the flesh of it.
I mean, you
Don't
can
give
do,
me very
you
many
can
That's
do
what
what
I'm
you
reading it.
want to do.
I miss Marty.
But so basically, what it
Me
says is
too,
she
buddy,
picks
me
a
too.
glitch, and then you choose what effect the glitch has. Is what it says. But you should have more detailed stuff about how it all works, right?
But also, it's your game. Like, if you want to
Yeah.
do an extra glitch, we'll go with it.
Yeah.
Give me 1
You have
second to look at my list, see if it has any extra shit on it, because it really doesn't. But let me look.
I'm
just in case.
sorry. I'm sorry I made this awkward.
It's not awkward. I just want to know how the game works so I can be the best version of me for you guys.
Also, Brad, I'm sorry I keep delving in your head, buddy.
Don't. I will
Okay.
RP whatever level of insanity this character is brought to.
Mm-hmm. That's what worries me.
No,
Well-
I get the same list as you guys.
Okay.
So it's up to you
the
on how
way-
you want to interpret
The way I
it.
read it is you would be able to affect the harm, but if you want to do it differently, you can go ahead and do that. It's up to you. You're the keeper. So
This
None
will
of us
make
really
sense
know,
to me
except for you.
tomorrow, but right now I'm not absorbing it. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It
that's
just
fine.
tells her to
Well,
choose one glitch, and you basically added another one on top of it. So, is that if
but
that's
that's
what
fine
you
because
want to
that
do?
could be.
See, I was looking at the list and it says there's a list of effects. One of them is to take one harm, and then there's a list of glitches which repeat half of the effects. So I don't.
So
The effects is
the
inflict
effect
a harm,
was that
not
I was
take a
doing
harm.
one thing beyond human limitations, which is trying to pull somebody's other
Anybody feeling a
personality.
break?
Yeah, let's go figure this out on a break. We won't make everybody else listen to
Sure.
this. Thank you, Brad. Thanks.
All right.
Alrighty. Thank you all for putting up with my confusion and my brain fog. We figured out how magic works because I don't know how to read. Amy, I'm sorry, Helena, as in My Chemical
I'm
Romance,
very-
church, funeral, black dress, Helena. You have just delved into Rob's mind, trying to convince him to come back to you, the Rob that he used to be. The spell did not go perfectly, right? I already forgot the fucking glitch that you picked. The glitch was the harm, right?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
took harm from it.
Earlier, you mentioned that your premonitions give you a migraine. Now, every single time you reach into someone else's mind, you get another migraine. Every single time it happens. And you can't do it again for another 10 minutes after each time you do it. That is the glitch that I am giving you.
To manipulate someone, or just reading like thoughts?
Reading minds and speaking into people's minds via your telepathy. There's a 10-minute cooldown, and it gives you a migraine.
For forever?
For forever. Until you find a way to get it fixed, maybe.
But Rob's back.
But he's not back.
It got through to him, right? The part of Rob that you were trying to reach received the message.
So that's up to you.
It's just like intense staring to see if anything changes.
Does it?
I think Blue's saying it's up to you.
I want you to play this character how you want to play this character. And I don't want to be like, hey, you built this whole thing. Episode 1, guess what? So how do we want to do this? We got to make this good, right?
I got it.
So, okay.
So Rob is clicking back into his self. He's going to get like a little bit of memory as to what's going on here, but not a ton. As he's clicking back in, he's going to start breathing heavily. He's going to look over to Dawn and Helena and say, "What are we doing here? Is this real?"
Yeah, what do you mean?
Okay, all right.
Want me to pinch you? I'll pinch you.
All right, we're low on time. I got till sunset. What's going on?
What do you mean you got till sunset?
I got till sunset. We got to figure this out.
What happens at sunset, Rob?
I happen at sunset. I go back to normal. Come on, let's make this happen. Snappy. What are we burning some sage, singing Kumbaya? Where's the other guy?
Marty.
How close to the end are we? And does she? I'll actually go ahead and ask her. Do you have a way of finding where she did this, or do we just have to do it the old-fashioned way?
I mean, you could try a dowsing rod, I guess, but that's really just for finding people, not where something happened, right? So your best bet would probably be to ask her. I'm not sure she'll tell you. I'm not sure she'll give it away. I mean, best bet's probably her house. What, she's like 15, dude. She couldn't have gone very far. It's probably near the center of where all this stuff's happening, right? So if it wasn't at the high school, it's got to be nearby.
Yeah, I think I got an idea. All right. Let's see if we can do this.
Great, get out.
Yep.
She'll start like pushing you out the door.
All right, got the stuff
You
we need.
remember.
Keep going.
Rob's going to look surprised over to Marty and ask a very loaded question. You on a job here, Marty?
What do you mean? I'm on a job, yeah.
Nice. How you been since the academy?
Working.
Good to hear.
What the fuck is going on?
We crossing something off?
Not quite.
All right. You got a itinerary?
Yeah, got an idea.
Cool. Locked and stocked?
Yep. Let's go.
Let's go.
Did you
We got two
understand any of
choices.
that?
No.
Look at them. Okay, we got looking at Helen and Don. We got two choices. We go talk to the girl, get her to tell us where she did it, or we try and figure out where she did it because it's going to leave a resonance.
I mean, she's a teenager. Well, all we got to do is find her diary or her best friend. Come on.
I could be a sniffing dog. Give one of you guys a leash. You just leave me around. We sniff something. I try to find it. Right?
Yeah.
Rob's gonna shudder and hold back a joke.
I mean, she's still at school. Like I said before, we could just wait and follow her home.
Yeah.
Big
I don't
creepy.
think
but
waiting is going to be a good option.
You think she
No.
did it at home?
Things are starting to get worse.
We're lucky nothing's on fire.
Let me smell a rabbit's foot, lady. I'm gonna turn it to a dog.
Marty, you get a page on your phone.
Yep.
The strip club near your favorite diner.
Yep.
One of the girls slipped on a pole that was too slippery and has broken her leg, and that is one of the first injuries you've heard of with the bad luck curse happening in the city.
Yep. You see, he's looking at the phone like, shit. It's getting worse. Somebody actually got injured. Okay, so I
let's
will
go
send
back
them
to
back.
school.
Confirms
Look at her.
center. Working on resolution. All right, so we got two choices. I have a feeling I know where she did this. I don't know the exact location, but I'm going to assume we're going to start heading back to the school.
Good to see you guys updated from the CB radios.
Well, I mean, there's a nice little trick to that stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool stuff.
Yep.
I hand Helena the thing of my leash.
Okay, so we're gonna start walking through the forest.
I have my car. We could just get in.
I got a sniff.
I got a feeling she may have done this here in the forest. So we're
Okay.
gonna go ahead and see if we can track her and find where if she did do that here.
I want to smell for rabbit's foots.
Okay,
You could sniff the components back. You needed components for this spell. You could smell that and see if you can find where they've been before in this forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good option too, especially if there's like any like herby.
It would
type
be
of stuff.
investigating a mystery.
Yeah, I think I would, my man.
I roll plus sharp, which is 0, but I get +1 for using my wolf nose.
Yep.
Eight.
With an 8, you get to ask me one question, and I believe the question that you're trying to ask me is like, where did this spell happen previously, right?
Yeah, where did it go?
Yeah, we'll pick where did it go.
Where did the smell go?
Where does smell go, though? You keep walking for a minute. You're holding on to Don's leash that he has so graciously handed you. He's running around like the biggest golden retriever you've ever seen.
I handed it off to Marty as soon as I could. Helena is freaked out right now.
Good to know. You find a small, like, flat area of grass where, like, the leaves have been brushed away, and there's, like, a small circle of dirt on the ground underneath a big oak tree that you are still getting pelted with acorns from. Acorns grow on oak trees, yeah?
Sure.
Sure. But according to your nose, this is where the spell took place, probably earlier this morning.
It's right here, and I'm a guy again in a leash. Marty, look at you weird freak. I take it off.
All right, so sit down and like read through the ritual and how everything is done. Then kind of like mentally work back through it backwards.
Yeah, it's your simple crush this up, burn it. You don't know how to unburn something, but you assume you just kind of like put it back together. You have to draw a couple symbols, but it has a note at the bottom in reverse. You need at least 3 people to undo a spell because it takes much more manpower to undo something than to do it the first time.
All right. I figured Dawn and Helena is probably a good choice, and if you want to help out too, Rob.
I'm down.
All right.
Do we want to give them
Um,
some time first to talk? Because it seems kind of tense.
I don't need time. I only have so much. What I need is results.
Okay.
Yep.
We
Helena, how do you feel about doing magic in the forest?
Something in my stomach is roiling right now. It does not feel right. Like I don't know why, but something's like niggling that I should not. That I should just be running right now.
What kind of
Okay.
history does this forest have?
You talking about just as far as the city's known?
Yeah, and whatever was like when the city was first founded and the forest park was set up, and any weird like legends about this area.
Yeah, so you've probably been here a while. Um, you know that people aren't usually like scared of this forest or anything. It's not scary. But the reason that it's here still in this perfectly squared off shape is because it is a historical landmark. They went to go tear it down to make room for, football fields, whatever, for the high school. But every time the bulldozers went to go dig up the ground or chop down a tree, they all broke. So they decided, we're not messing with this. We're leaving the forest here. And now there's a perfectly cut L-shaped forest in the corner of Hallowell. And people kind of just leave it alone. Don knows it as the place where he first turned, so it has spiritual meaning to him. The crystal shop is obviously on the edge of it for a reason, but she's not going to tell you why. And then as a monster hunter, that sometimes weird stuff wanders out of here, but you don't know why, and it's not always a bad thing. But it's got something going on.
Okay. Why did she have to do it here?
I think Rob should maybe take my place. I've still got like a wicked headache. I'm not gonna be much help.
You're like
Whatever.
the magic
Okay.
person.
All right.
I
Well,
can
let's get this going.
try. All right.
So what, we singing Kumbaya, or are we getting to this?
We're doing it.
All right.
I don't like you being so serious.
Why?
Can you do both?
All right.
I'm trying to think if I want you guys to like roll for this, right? Because it's three of you doing something, so there's not something for me to look at for multiple people rolling for the same thing. So
Maybe three of us roll, you take the average?
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking all three of you roll for some big magic for me, because this is big magic.
What type of dice are we rolling?
2d6, por favor. And then
Plus
add weird, probably?
Yeah. 7.
All right. Wow. 11.
Nice.
I have an 8.
Okay. That, rounded up, is only a 9.
Yes.
So, Helena, you're watching them.
She can help out.
You're watching them, and you're like, okay, it's fine. They got it. But you're watching over Don's shoulder, and you think he might be a little bit dyslexic because he's drawing the C shape backwards, and you're not quite sure if that's going to affect the spell or not. But you know that it's not right. Do you do anything? What would Helena do?
What Helena do? It has been a weird ass day for Helena.
You've got a migraine. Your ex doesn't remember you. You're in the forest and something's hurting your stomach and you don't want to be here. Everything in your body is telling you to run and you're watching them do a spell wrong. What do you do?
Dawn, you need to you need to fix it. You
What do you mean?
that shape back to front.
I can't do that. Well, now I have to redo. Can you help?
I can like draw that for you.
Yeah, do
but
that.
you
Do that.
you need to do it there.
There you go. Just use the stick. Draw on the sand. All right. Yep. Move your hand. Move your hand. Yeah, here we go.
She doesn't take the stick from you.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
You Hey, Marty, can you come just double check this?
Kind of busy here. Do it, making sure I got my stuff right.
If you have a hang up, hang it up.
She's gonna collapse her knees and fix she's gonna fix the symbol.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You didn't have to, but you did it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big step for you. Alrighty, let me look at the big magic tag. Big magic, big magic, big magic. Don't say shit. Okay. So I missed what you guys were saying. I'm so sorry. My father called me, and when he calls, it's normally an emergency, so I answered. You finished the spell with Helena's help. And you know that because it stops raining acorns, right? And you think, wow, this is probably a good sign considering that fucking sucked and my head hurts. What would that look like if all your luck? Oh, the rock's out of your shoe now, by the way. Which is great because that was probably annoying. And it was probably grating on that cool exterior that you have built up so high with your stats.
Yeah, I found my wallet. It was just real deep in this Jinko pocket.
You can assume that you fixed everything. What do you do now?
We gotta help Rob be nice.
I need to speak to Rob a minute.
Yeah.
Like, alone.
Whatever you gotta say it.
What do you remember?
Enough.
Do you remember about the folder?
I didn't hear you.
Do you remember about the folder?
I remember seeing it. I remember you telling me it was irrelevant. I don't need your trust. I don't need you. I need to move on, however that's possible.
Are you happier now
No.
as the other?
All I am is a leaf on the wind. You can choose to maintain that or alter it. My path is my own. Currently, it's out of my own control. For now. Once it's under my control, we'll talk again.
Do you want my help?
No. You've helped enough.
Be safe. And she's gonna turn and walk. She's out this fucking forest.
You
Good
guys
news
know
is
where I
no
can buy.
acorns hit you on the way out. So.
You guys know where I can buy a stiff bourbon?
Turned the other direction with really big headphones on.
Yep. There's and Marty will actually like bar there, bar there, bar there, bar there.
Awesome.
Take your pick.
I'm gonna get some whiskey. Neat. You care to join me? Drinks are on me.
Sure.
Hell yeah. If there's nothing else zany going on, let's leave the forest.
Yep.
You guys did it.
Yep. Basically take a walk around, make sure that whatever was happening is stopped. Like no other like odd things are continuing to occur. But other than that, we'll go join Rob for a bourbon.
On the way to get your drinks, you notice that the tennis court balls have stopped bouncing. The people outside the Taco Hell are eating tacos instead of staring at them on the ground. Everything else seems to have been put back in its place. That's all you know. You could go and check on the girl. You could go and check on other things. You could check in with headquarters. You could do anything you want. But if there's nothing anyone has left to do, we can run over the recap. But I'll let you guys decide.
I bet
Love
that
to do
girl.
a bar conversation.
I bet that girl fails the test. Yeah.
Pushing your luck is always a bad thing.
Yeah. She seems smart though, right? So it's like she could have probably just passed.
Yeah, maybe.
Part of me wonders whether she's looking to take that skill set forward or where one she was looking to pass the test with.
Yep.
Yeah, what if she becomes a famous witch like Helen Keller?
I'm more concerned that you guys got a temporal anomaly taking place over a ley line and there isn't a set system to keep that in check.
Is that what's going on in the city?
I mean, there's something going on in that forest.
Yep.
Yeah,
I really like that
Yeah.
forest.
I bet. You guys got eyes on it?
Of course.
Not from my house.
Your house is a little far away, yes.
Yeah.
But I know someone whose backyard backs up into the forest.
My further curiosity is the town aware of what's been happening, or have they been altered to a state of normalcy?
Great question.
Yeah, nobody questions things. Like everybody came in like, "Oh, our DVDs are fucked up," and I was like, "Refund," and then they just went on with their day. They just did not. They didn't give a single fuck.
You'd be surprised at how much occurs that people don't notice.
I don't like that.
Yeah, like I turned.
If you
into a
really think
wolf
about
and
that,
shit.
it is crazy. Like, how many times have you got a rock in your shoe that you haven't been able to get out? You just give up on it.
Right.
How many times you have a problem that seemed weird, but you got it solved, and then you never thought about it again?
These witches, these bitches out here.
I'm assuming we're getting into the strip club that the injury had taken place at.
That wasn't necessarily the place I was going to, but
If not, we can go somewhere else. I didn't want to pigeonhole your character to that.
yeah, I probably wouldn't go there.
Okay. Yeah, fair, respectable dive bar. Yeah, bourbon or whiskey neat, please. Whichever's cheapest.
We'll send a message. Initial appearance matter resolved.
Hey, Marty, can you give me Helena's number?
Further surveillance. Sorry, what's that?
Can you give me Helena's phone number?
You don't have it already?
No.
Let me tell you something, bud. Your anaconda don't.
No, I don't. I'm not interested in any kind of anything like that. I just wanted to make sure she was okay. I don't even know what your discussion was about. I mean, I get what it was about, kind of, because we got into it in the whole head thing, but
Yeah.
Do you have any do you have any understanding of how bad it is that the two of you know each other?
I was starting to catch on to what was going on. after getting booted out of the academy. And, you know, Bill always comes due for ill-gotten gains.
It's a good album. Ill-Gotten Gains.
I'm just trying to figure out why it's all happening now. Doesn't feel right. Somebody's pushing extra hard on the gas for this.
You ever read comic books?
No, why?
There's this principle in comic books
Mm.
that like vigilantes go out and do stuff, but they're
Yeah.
just a vigilante going out and doing stuff. Right up until they put on a mask and start calling themselves some funny name. Then they become superheroes.
We should get masks?
No, we've already passed that point.
Okay.
You know, when like you and Rob knowing each other and like you and Helena knowing each other.
I didn't know Helen until today.
Okay, well, I thought you did.
No, I mean, maybe we met one time because we were on a mystery and she was like following you, I think. Yeah.
Okay,
But other than that, it was today, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
but
You met in the Blockbuster one. You don't really
She
remember
was
it.
the lady I gave a discount to, I think, or something at the Blockbusters.
yeah, but that's like half the city.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, exactly.
Okay, I mean, so you not knowing Helena, that was a good thing, because now, however, with Rob working with us and him knowing Helena, that starts going from a group of people that are working together to people that are connected,
Yeah.
and that same kind of situation.
I got a dumb
Not
question
just
for
no
you.
good or that's a bad thing.
Do those superheroes you like reading about, they got enemies?
Yep,
Neat.
every single one of them.
It's usually the government.
Don, is it?
No,
Yeah, no, I'm down. We met. Remember my mom tried to eat you?
I like you, Don.
Mm-hmm. I like you too, Rob. We went to a Slipknot together. Remember? Marty was there.
No.
Fuck, man. We had a good times for the past few weeks, you know?
Well, I'm gonna go down to the river, huck some rocks, and think. In the meantime, though, be safe, have fun. He's gonna throw a 20 down. Drink up. That'll leave.
See you later, Rob. If he's gonna be like this when we see him next to like cool Rob.
we'll find out.
Anyway, Elena's number. I want to make sure she's all right. Okay.
How about I send her your number?
Okay. Yeah. Do that, and just tell her he wants to make sure you're all right. Okay. Say that.
I will go ahead and send Helena Don's number, and just be like, Don just wants to make sure you're okay.
Helena, you get this text. Where are you when you get it? What are you up to after leaving the forest?
Helena just went home and just started vomiting like so hard. She is not well. She's
Every
not
light in your
okay
house is
right now.
on. You can see everything.
Yeah, Helena, she's not okay.
I
promise.
love you for that. Thank you. That made everything worth it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I promised myself I wasn't gonna make any MCR references episode 1, but hey, here we are. No, so yeah, she is gonna take some time and just kind of reevaluate all of her life choices.
Okay.
I'm
You're giving me a lot to work with.
I'll text Dawn just like a smiley face and leave it at that.
Nice. She's good. Hey, will you send a text say I don't have a lot of minutes to text with, but I seen the smiley face? Because you got the work phone, you know?
Rob : thumbs up.
Or Dawn. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, done. Yeah.
Sorry,
Nice.
Don.
All right, we want 2 shots of Tito's.
You're giving them? You got $20
He's
to
like,
spend.
Bourbon, not with vodka.
Oh shit! These were for me.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You are served as per regular at the bar. You can choose to sit there, have your drinks, enjoy your night. Does anybody else have anything before we wrap up today's session? All right. So at the end of each episode, we have a checklist that we go over to see if you guys get experience. So, did you conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
Yes. Did you save somebody from certain death or worse?
Yes.
I mean,
Maybe.
The kids with the explosives.
Yeah.
the fire.
it's possible the kids could have died.
Well, it's also possible that if we hadn't done anything, things were going to keep getting worse.
Yeah, there was a trajectory there with the people getting hurt, you know?
Yeah. I'm going to give it to you because I didn't give you, like, save somebody from a falling anvil situations. I'm going to say that you did stop people from getting hurt. Did you learn something new and important about the world that we're in?
Yep.
Yes.
What did we learn?
We learned the forest is on a ley line
Weird.
that's doing weird shit, and it's not temporal anomaliciously going good.
Yeah. And the last question we have here is, did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Yes.
I think we did.
Congratulations. Everybody gets to mark 2 experience for marking off everything for this session. Good job, guys.
Ooh. Quick little question. Would me going, or like Helena going home and just chilling and having a moment, would that count as rest to get rid of her one harm?
Yeah, we're not going to pick up the next session like 5 minutes from now. So I'll say that you'll be able to sleep it off, and your harm is mostly, psychic induced headache stuff. So I'm going to say that, yeah, you heal harm between sessions, a normal amount, right? So if you're in critical condition and the next session happens tomorrow, you're not going to be back to full health, right? But I think your headache will go away for sure.
Thanks.
Nice.
All right. That was amazing. Thank you all for being patient with me. Thank all the listeners. I know I have a friend that's going to be watching this post stream because he gets off work soon, and I'm very excited for that. Thank everybody for being patient with me learning the game. I hope that you guys can learn along with us and enjoy the things that we're trying to do here. I'm very excited for our next episode. Episode 2 will happen in 2 weeks. We are streaming bi-weekly. We have our Patreon link up through this entire episode. It's even on the break screen, so you guys can check us out there, join the Discord, see the map, see the character art, see the role play that we do. Everything is there. But if that is all, I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe out there.
Bye.